Oh shit. Fuck! It happened again, you guys. It happened again. We just started recording. And we weren't even meaning to do that, but that's life, right? That's life. This is probably the best example of living life on the internet. I mean, well, we're not on the internet the same way that most people are. We don't subscribe to a lot of aspects of the culture that we find revolting. So yeah. You want to see me? You want to see my beautiful face? I just took a shower, okay? But a lot of the time I look like a wet dog. I realize that. Nobody has to tell me how I look. I see how I look. I just don't care. Because appearances really don't matter. And they matter a little bit, but not that much. I'm going to show you guys something, since I just randomly started recording and didn't expect myself to. This was something that I've wanted to show you. You'll see it in a second. See that? That's a McDonald's. Does it look like a McDonald's? I remember when they started building it, I was like, everything really is turning to complete crap, because they're not even making an effort anymore. Like, they want us to know that this whole place was created as some kind of revisionist prison. But this friend of mine, this dude I work with, he ate there the other night, because apparently this McDonald's is 24 hours. They stopped doing 24-hour stuff because of COVID. Like, Waffle House was the only place where you could get food at like 3 a.m. And I guess now that McDonald's is 24 hours. And this friend of mine went over there around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I guess he got really sick. I think he has some sort of thing going on, because he's like sick every single week. Always the same shit, always throwing up. But the food is really bad. And I think whatever they were already doing to it, they're really doing it now. And so my advice to everybody is to eat as little as possible. Like, what's that saying? Eat to live, don't live to eat. I mean, I don't know why anybody would live to eat at this point. You know, if they live in America, maybe if they live in Europe. If they lived anywhere but America, I could understand obesity. But it's like, being obese in America, I mean, one could make the case that, oh, well, it's because of what they're doing to the food, like they're making it really addictive. And I mean, you don't have to tell me. I used to work at a grocery store, so I would read all the labels, because I worked overnight stocking everything, and I'd read the boxes, and yeah, it's absolutely insane how much sugar they're dumping into a product that already has enough sugar. But I guess people are just so used to it like, if you eat fast food all the time, you're just used to that crap. So, you gotta get unused to it. I'm not suggesting be a vegan. I'm not suggesting, that people just, like, eat stuff that they don't like, or stuff that doesn't, yeah, because that's hard. That's really hard. I know how hard that is. But, you know, I eat vegetables all the time, and it's crazy because I never had any interest in vegetables. I was always hiding them in my napkin, you know, when I was growing up. Because I had boomer parents that would force me to eat stuff that I didn't like. And so, yeah. That's wrong, by the way. It's wrong! Because I had such a disdain for vegetables for the longest time because that was my experience. And now that nobody's forcing me to eat them, I mean, they're definitely not advertising that, you know? Like, when you're driving down the road and you see all these signs for places to eat, you know? They're typically not showing you a big picture with, you know, zucchini and asparagus and shit like that, you know? Yeah, okay, here we go. This is an actual McDonald's, okay? The McDonald's that we're about to pass. Because it has golden arches, right? That's the signature. That McDonald's didn't even have the golden arches. I mean, I think it was like in a... It was somewhere on the building, but it wasn't like a representation of the building, you see? Golden arches. That's what's supposed to indicate this is a fucking McDonald's, okay? That building didn't even have that, dude. But have you guys noticed that yeah, like everything is now designed to look like a cardboard box? I mean, they're designing everything like that. They're designing the gas stations like that. All these restaurants are really obnoxious. Like, you can't just sit in a restaurant and enjoy like a quiet meal because they're purposely playing whatever radio they got, which is also terrible. They're playing that so fucking loud, so you can't even hear the conversation that you're attempting to have. There's no point though, right? Everybody's on their phones. See, that's the thing. That's what they're doing. They're punishing everybody for choosing progress. You know that stupid ass saying, you can't stop progress? The reason for that is because of the fucking sheep. Oh, you are not doing this to me. You are not doing this to me, motherfucker. You're just gonna have to go, bitch. You're just gonna have to go. Okay, never mind. It wasn't you, I'm sorry. No, what's going on? Oh, that, right there. That guy's turning. That big ass truck. Well, this is what I get, though. This is what I get for leaving the house so late. Okay, I'm gonna show you in a second. You see that? Not that truck, just wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Okay. All the McDonald's are looking like that. Like, they have the yellow arch going on, but yeah, like, they're representing that cardboard box more and more. And that, the other McDonald's that I showed you was like so much worse than this one. And that one's already bad enough, you know? But yeah, they didn't even have the fucking arches. And that's pretty sad that I'm like, you know, longing for that. But I used to work at McDonald's. So, long time ago, I got fired. I worked at this McDonald's, this one location, 5 different times in 5 different states of mind. So I was there when I was sober, I was there when I was drunk, I was there when I was just getting high, I was there when I was in the process of getting sober, I was there when I was like half sober, half drunk, you know, like, you know when you're like in and out. That's the worst place to be. The absolute worst place to be. It is so much better to be fucked up than it is to be like half-seas about it. You know? Speaking of that, I should mention this because I've been thinking about it. And I need to talk about things that I think about because this is kind of like a little diary, is it not? I've been taking kratom because I've been sick, like legit sick. I had a cold. I've had this upper respiratory thing for a few weeks, and it has not been fun. And I've had body aches, and I didn't want to take some aspirin or whatever, so I was taking kratom, which for those of you that don't know, it's a mild opiate. Now I realize that I don't need an opiate because I'm not in like so much pain that I need an opiate, but I'll be totally honest with you, I like getting high, okay? So I've been doing that, and I'm realizing that it's a habit, and I don't want to be in a habit where I'm just like doing something that I don't need to do. All because it's there. You know? And I'm realizing that, like, yeah, my mindset's still the same on this. And I think it's because I'm naturally obsessive compulsive, but also it's because I just need a fucking lift, you know? Like, I enjoy that aspect of it. I really do. And I'm just trying to be honest about it. Because the devil hates that shit.